Hello everyone, for my second and final video for the day, I will be talking about Invincible Season 4, Episode 1, Making the World a Better Place. And before we go into it, if you haven't seen the first 3 seasons, it goes into leading up to this pretty much. And if you've seen Season 3 and how it ended, you'll kind of expect where the energy kind of starts off in this episode. Anger, loss, regret, plus more. Because of the battles, loss of life, loss of one on our own is a whole big thing. So, with all that said, back the first 3 seasons in a few words. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody. Without all of you, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So thank you very much. If you're new to this channel and want to sub out on your own accord, please do. My channel is at HistoryBuff 2.0. You can't miss it. And as a precursor, I'll be doing these episodes one at a time since 4 episodes are out. Same thing for Monarch. I'll be doing the same thing. So all of you can be entertained and I can enjoy what I'm watching as well. So, with all that said, thank you all again, and let's get on with the show today. So, as you already seen the first episode, and I'm sure most of you have, you've seen it was dark as it was, pissed off. And the heroes who worked at the Guardians quit because of something happened in Season 3, which I'm not going to go into. It involves Mark and Cecil, that's all I'm going to say. And they've been doing their own thing. Eve and Eve and Invincible are a thing at this point. But Eve's powers start to mess up. And Eve doesn't know why. If you read the comics, then you already know why her powers are messing up. Pretty much before the show tells you. If the show tells you never read the comics, then don't feel bad without knowing at all. But there's a reason why that's happening. Pretty much. I'll put someone up in a few words. The cycle of life, that's all I'm going to say. So, and her powers start to mess up. Amongst all that, we don't see Nolan at all. Maybe, I think in the second episode, I'm going to see him in there. I mean, and 2 threads emerge. Pretty much. First, if you remember those squid face suckers, that's what I like to call them. They show up in here and they're super flipping annoying. And they try to take over the world left and right. But it failed. Big time. And there's this one character who turned into a dinosaur and then turned back into a human. Kind of like his alter ego taking over. Think of it as Split, pretty much. And the main villain, if you read the comics and watch the show by this point, he comes back with a vengeance towards the end of this episode because Cecil had a dumbass idea to preserve the head, but didn't work out too well. Pretty much. So, that's episode 1 in a nutshell. Let me go into too much spoilers. If you read the comics, then you already know where this is going. And you're 10 steps ahead if you read the comics. If you haven't, don't feel bad. But if you're interested in a superhero show that's meant for adults, this show's for you 110%, and you're definitely going to enjoy it. And I almost forgot, the parents were just douchebags to Mark and to Eve because they didn't want them together at all. That's an old superstition, but their kids do it anyway. In general, even the show, if parents don't want their kids together, they still do it anyway. So that's what Eve and Mark are doing. And he'll find out the source of why her powers are messing up. She'll find out the source of why her powers are messing up eventually in the next 3 episodes that are out now at least. So till then, stay tuned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for what you do for this channel, and I really appreciate it. So thank you. Comment down below, like, share all the good stuff. May God bless you all. Stay safe, and if you're interested in subbing on your own accord, please do. And I will see you on the next one.